story about my life. So what you're gonna do once you are about here, what's up, Elijah?
Can I grab a pencil?
No, you don't need anything right now, just watch. What you're gonna do when you get here is you're gonna code your paper for thoughts, feelings, and actions. Thoughts, feelings, and we'll use a different color. Actions. Okay. One of the things that bothers me about my writing, listen. One of the things that bothers me about my writing is that the beginning doesn't start off like a story. The beginning starts off like the time that I went through a struggle. So I know that this is something that I want to change. Change to make it like a story. And then I'm just going to code my paper. I'm going to hold off on the introduction because I'm not ready for that yet. But I'm going to look at thoughts. Everybody scan my paper on your writing or on your iPad and see if you can find some thoughts. When you've got one, raise your hand. What you got?
I was pretty good at school.
I was pretty good at school. Oops, that's not right. I was pretty good at school. That's a thought, so I'm going to underline it in my thought color. Yes?
He probably wasn't even serious, but it made me think.
It made me think. And I think I said that twice, which bothers me. It made me think. It made me think. I could say that a better way. Anybody else find a thought? Yes, Grayson?
You didn't feel really challenged?
I didn't feel really challenged, but I'm going to count that as a feeling. Where is that? I didn't really feel challenged at school, not academically. Okay? Any other feelings y'all can find? I'm going to say it's not my fault because that kind of shows that I was feeling like it's not my fault. I'm not passing my classes. I complained. That's kind of a feeling. But I realize now I don't really have that many feelings along my paper. What about actions? Raise your hand when you find an action. What you got? I started to change my habits. I started to keep up with my agenda. What else? Chris? Okay, what else? Shakir? I wrote everything I needed to. What else? Yeah, Elijah?
Talking to her roommates about it.
I complained to my roommates and friends. Okay, what else? Y'all get the gist? Yeah, what's that?
She failed.
Yes, I failed I had gotten a 72 and a 46. Things were not looking good. Okay, so I've got a lot of action. Even down here, I started trying to keep things clean. I ended my biology course. So I've got a lot of actions. But what is a sign for me? What do I need to change here?
Feeling.
I need to add some more feelings. So I'm going to think, in my experience, Antonio, turn around. In my experience, how did I feel around these areas? Well, the most obvious one for me is when I got this 45 or whatever it was, a 46 on the biology test, I felt panicked. I felt panicked. What was I going to do?
She.
What was I going to do about this grade, about this failing class? What's that, Grayson?
You're gonna change how you live around your door.
Yes. So by showing my reader, that's important. By showing my reader that I felt panicked, it drove me to get organized. And that's how I'm developing the conflict in my story, right? I'm showing the feeling and leading to all these actions that come in later on. Are you tracking with me? Show me on your fingers how well this is making sense so far. 5s, 4s, 3s. Luke, I'm coming for you. 4s. Great. Yes, friends. Okay. To make it more like a story, this is the last thing I'm going to tell you before you get to just work. To make it more like a story, the biggest thing that I can think that I want to change is this beginning part. So I want to zoom in on a more specific event or a more specific story. What seems to be something that I can zoom in? Does anybody have any ideas? What event seems important? I'm going to start with this biology test. And so instead of using this, a time that I had a struggle, I'm gonna rewrite my introduction of what I was experiencing when I was sitting in that biology test. That make sense? And that's just one paragraph that I'm gonna rewrite, Antonio. That's just one paragraph that I'm gonna rewrite.